What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Shinobi Striker video. In this one we will be going over how to win face-off every single time. So to win face-off you just have to get top 3, and I want to show you my build. So this isn't going to be a specific build video, but what this is going to be talking about build wise is what basically can score you the most and make it easier to win, right? And for me it's healer build. So like I said, this isn't necessarily going over the full build. I always use Ninja Tool Healing Seal. I think that's just good in face off because it lets you get that extra healing. In the ninjutsus, what I personally would do is use some sort of either Truth Seeker Orb, an Air Palm, right? So one that I usually use is the Air Palm right here because it's kind of, you can throw it from a far distance. The Truth Seeker Orb is good because you can kind of obviously block yourself, and then you could also throw it at people to reset their ninjutsus. Use some sort of heal and then some sort of ultimate. I like the Uchiha Shuriken Jutsu because it does hit people, but it also heals me. So it's a little bit of both and you get it fairly fast. Like I said, I like the Cellular Extraction. I like being able to heal. Personally, the reason this works very well is because basically staying alive gets you a lot more points, and we'll kind of show that in the video. So we'll hop into the gameplay and show you basically how it works. Alright, so what you want to do when you're playing on a build like this is really play for your secret technique, because that is where you're going to be able to really do a lot of damage in terms of getting the points. You're going to be able to stay in it by just playing kind of and staying alive, but then as you get your secret technique, that's when you're obviously going to get the help of being able to, get the big kills and things like that. So what you want to do is pretty much don't. So we can see there's 2 healers, 3 defenders, and a range. What we're going to want to do is more or less stay alive, charge up your techniques. I thought I was charging right there. That's why I was waiting. But you want to charge up techniques, play for scrolls, and wait for somebody to be low is more or less what you want to do. It's good to take some damage sometimes because obviously you can heal out of it, which gets you your secret technique faster. But what you don't want to do is kind of get into a wombo combo situation against some of these defenders or people that, you're going against. So you can see right here, we're kind of just staying on the outside waiting for them to kind of get a little low. Right there, I kind of got whiffed on the combo, but now we can kind of go in on these guys, right? Because we know, like, okay, they're very low. If I can get my Air Palm back, which I'm going to charge up a little bit, we know we might even be able to get a little Air Palm kill. That's what the other healer was actually able to do right there, if you were able to notice that. And this defender down here is actually one shot, more or less, but we're just not going to be able to get the kill, unfortunately, and we are getting hit with the Hazan, which means we don't have a substitution, so we are kind of getting an unfortunate situation right there. We do get a little bit of a heal off, which does save us just enough. This other healer that was able to get some of these kills was obviously in first place right now. I don't think we're going to be able to get this scroll all the way over there, so we're just going to wait for our heal and basically try to get that back. So we'll be able to get our ultimate, hopefully at least a couple times. It really depends on, obviously, how fast the game kind of goes, but we should be able to get it a couple times, more or less. So we'll basically, until we get our ultimate, we probably won't be towards the top unless we kind of get lucky with kills. More or less, we'll kind of hang towards like the 5 or 6 spot until you get kills. That's kind of how it goes. I think we hit this, I don't know if we hit this guy out of there, but we did hit him. We're just kind of waiting to see, let them get out of their abilities. We see we were trying to get hit by another Air Palm over here, and then a little, I don't know what that even is called, but I know it's the Itachi one. So we see he's a little low. I don't know if we really want to fight this too much because this is a combo just waiting to happen on our heads over here. Obviously, movement is very important in this as well. This other healer did get the stuff, and then obviously right here we don't have our jutsu. So we're going to try to stay alive right here because obviously, like I said, we don't have our jutsu, so let's not fight that. We are going to hit him with the Air Palm and then heal up. You can see we are already over half of our secret technique gauge. And then on top of it, we're decent in points as well, right? Like, we're hanging in there to a certain extent. Right here, we're going to hit him. And he air palms us. So we are both using air palms, funny enough. So, obviously, this guy is using a little bit different of a build than us a little bit, but it's fairly the same. So, we are full health again right there. We're not going to be able to get to that scroll more than likely. We're basically making this healer chase us, which is quite funny because we don't really care about getting the kill on him until he's low HP, right? So kind of what we've been talking about. And then we're going to, from up top, we're going to throw a little Air Palm. I don't think we hit anybody, but I don't see if anyone's low. And this attacker is very, very low, so I'm trying to get to him. So we know he's very, very low. It did give us an assist to the KO. Unfortunately, we don't get the full KO, but we are still getting some points, which is obviously good. That's kind of the goal to a certain extent. Obviously, you want to get the full KO if you can, but if you can't, then it is what it is. Just do the best you can. And we almost have our secret technique here as well. So we are going to try to play for this scroll before we use our secret technique, just because I obviously think It'll be beneficial to us if we can get a scroll. And obviously this guy right here is going to be using his defensive on us, so I don't think we're going to be able to get this, unfortunately. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and use our ultimate on him, and hopefully it does hit him. I think we just might have hit the tree or something. That was pretty ridiculous if that didn't. That's the only thing about these ults, especially in this game in general, but you just get hit with sometimes some random kind of fugaze where you just don't hit your ults or whatever the case is. Maybe I should lock on a little bit more. I don't really play lock on personally, but you can see by staying alive, we're getting a lot of survivor points, which is obviously nice. So the longer you stay alive, the more survivor points you get, which is very beneficial. Right here, like I said, our goal is to get 2 ultimates, and that'll basically, if we can get the second ultimate in time, that'll basically give us a good chance at trying to win. So right here, we're gonna try to get the scroll. We do get a scroll, always good to get them, like I said, depending on what they are. This guy behind us is lagging, I think that's what I think he is lagging over here. This looks like we might get wombo comboed over here, but we're trying to stay alive. Like I said, we'll air palm him a little bit. So we are in 3rd place right now, but it's gonna, like I said, be those ultimates that really are the difference makers. So we're gonna hit our cellular extraction, so that way we aren't getting hit by the burn as well. It's a little hard against this defender because I don't even know what he's doing since he's lagging. It's like a really weird type of situation where you can see him kind of moving around me, and everyone else is kind of running from me because I'm basically trying to go towards everyone else, but I'm getting hit with just this defender's combo, which is who I don't want to fight. So, and because he has, you know, a lot of range with his on strikes, and then also his combos with his swords, his SS sword is just not really what I want to get into. It just doesn't seem like a good situation for me. So we're kind of hanging in there still, hitting a lot of air palms, trying to stay alive. Like I said, try to stay away from as many defenders as possible. It's like a little cat and mouse game. I wouldn't really call it hide and seek just because we're not really hiding, but it is definitely a cat and mouse type of game where it's like, you know, just trying to stay alive if you can, substitute out at the correct times. I mean, this guy's been chasing me for how long now, right? And it has dropped me into the, unfortunately, the number 3 spot just because of the fact that this guy is continually chasing me, which is very annoying, and you know, it is what it is. But hopefully he will get off of my back right now, which would be great, because he's just, like I said, being very, very annoying. And it looks like he might be finding someone else. We do get the Survivor 50 bonus right there, which is also very, very nice. Hopefully we can get another heal going. This defender, like I said, is literally chasing me across the whole map. We're going to try to block him off to the best of our ability right there. Hit him with a little bit of a... He does hit us with a Hazan, so we're not going to be able to, unfortunately, get out of this right now. Hopefully we can hit our cellular extraction, stay alive, which was very nice. Gave us just enough time to heal again. So you can see we're at 605. If someone else dies... we probably won't win this only because I've literally been getting chased down by a singular guy for about 4 minutes now. I don't even know. It's been literally way too long. And right there you can see 2nd place just by literally 1 kill, not dying. This Raz girl was literally following me for the whole game and couldn't kill me. So you can see just by staying alive, it puts you in a great situation to win this. So hopefully this video does help you guys out. Make sure to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.